But not this guy. Left off the McDonald's list is LeBron James, but that's only because the game is for seniors. James appears ready for some other competition. The junior from Akron, Ohio, is projected as one of the top, if not the top pick in the next NBA draft, if he were allowed to enter it. Bob Holtzman introduces us now to a player the scouts have been familiar with for a long time.
To LeBron for Jim! Here goes LeBron all the way! Two-handed Jim!
LeBron James has about a 40-inch vertical leap, unlimited range on his jump shot, but the strength of his game could be his passing.
Some of the stuff he do, I sit back, I look over at my teammates like, dang, I know he didn't just do that.
Last season, he won a second state championship and was the first sophomore named to USA Today's All-America team.
He's the best player I've seen at the high school level in my life.
James outside for three!
He's an all-around great player. He has it all, definitely. He's very athletic. He has a lot of poise, and he can do almost everything.
James is young enough to have been born during Michael Jordan's rookie season and talented enough that some say he might be the next Jordan. The two number 23s have already played together.
I heard from an NBA source that this summer when he worked out with Michael Jordan that the two best players in the gym were Penny Hardaway and LeBron James.
For me, they could be compared to Michael, Magic, Kobe, all the ones that's making so success in the league. It's great, and I'm gonna just keep working hard, and someday it could be another one that could be compared to me.
James has created such a buzz that his team can no longer play here in its own gym. It's too small. They now play their home games at the University of Akron, where the capacity is about 6,000, and you never know who might show up.
When Shaq came to our game the other day, that was crazy. I mean, I know he's a good player, probably the best player in the country in high school, and he'd be one of the best players in college if you added that too. But Shaq shows up to your game, I don't know, that was just wild to me.
I wish there were a book or something I could have read beforehand, but this is, this is all new territory.
Every game that we have is sold out. I can remember my freshman year, it was only 300 people in the stands, not knowing nothing about us. But now it's sold out every night, 5,000 to 6,000. And, but I'm liking it.
James is already the subject of a sneaker war between Adidas and Nike. His high school wears Adidas, and James receives custom-made sneakers complete with his initials and number. Nike says it's trying to build a relationship with James and his family, but can't sign him until he turns pro.
Hopping and bouncing, shaking and baking, goes to the basket and scores. Nice play by LeBron.
James thought about challenging an NBA rule which says you can't turn pro until your high school class graduates. He figured he's as old as Ty Tryon, and he's a pro.
Golfers come out, they start young, that's how it is. But, life is not fair. So you just got to live with life, and you just got to be patient. I've been patient this long, I could be patient for another year.
Remember, we're a team sport. It's not golf or tennis or figure skating. It's very difficult for our teams who have to make judgments on player talent to do so when a player is, was very young.
James is 17. He's staying in school. He says he's thinking about college, but few expect him to go. In the meantime, the legend continues to grow of the schoolboy from Akron, who some say just might be the next Jordan.
If all goes well and he stays healthy and continues to remain focused as he has been and work to improve and get better, someday that statement may be very, very true.
And for a bit of perspective, we bring in college basketball analyst extraordinaire Jay Billis. And so we've seen what LeBron James can do against high school kids. I've heard some people say he's ready for the NBA now. Is he?
Well, I don't know if he's ready for the NBA now. I think he can compete in the NBA and compete favorably if he were to go right now. He's certainly as good as some of the underclassmen that left college early and are in the NBA as we speak. But is his game ready to be ultra competitive on the league as he will be in the future? The answer is probably no. He's only 17, 18 years old. But LeBron James has got the full package. I saw him this summer. There's nothing he can't do in a basketball court. He's got a unique understanding of the game. He's very athletic. He can shoot it. He can handle it as well. there's no question he's going to be a great player, and he's really the best high school player I've ever seen.
So he's further along then than, say, Kwame Brown, Tyson Chandler, Eddie Curry, the guys who went straight last year?
Way further along.
All right, so he's better than those guys. We've also heard a lot of people say that maybe he will try and challenge the NBA's rule about the high school class having to graduate and try and jump to the NBA this very year. You are, in addition to being a college basketball expert, also an attorney. Do you think he has a chance in court with that?
I would not think so, and here's why. I don't want to get too technical on the legal side of it, but the rule that is in place that does not allow a player whose high school class has not yet graduated to enter the NBA draft was collectively bargained between the Players Association and the league. Therefore, it would probably be safe from an antitrust challenge, which is the route that LeBron James would have to take if he wanted to go his senior year in high school before he graduated. One, I don't think he will try to do that because the NBA will fight that tooth and nail because they don't want to encourage younger kids to come out. But this kid, it may be appropriate for him to skip college because he's probably going to make more money in endorsements and from shoe contracts than he would make in his own rookie deal. So yeah, he's a unique case. Most kids should not leave early. They're not prepared for it emotionally or from a maturity level physically, but this kid is.
He may be a very, very unique player indeed. We'll see you on College Hoops tonight.
All right.
Jay Billis, thanks very much. Kenny, over to you.
All right.